Live coverage starting soon. Live coverage starting soon.
It's time for Caruthersville Tigers football. Our broadcast presented by Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, and by NEA Baptist Hospital in Jonesboro. Other sponsors include Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture, McDonald's, First State Bank and Trust, the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department, the City of Caruthersville, Tri-State Motors, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Hill Electric, District 2 County Commissioner Bon Meredith, the Caruthersville School District, Citizens for Donnie Brown, the Bank of Missouri, Arcosa Marine, Hubbard and Hoke Furniture, Focus Bank, State Senator Jason Bean, Sonic, and by Ellington Insurance. Other broadcast sponsors include Prescription Drug Store, Moss Bail Bonds, Sullivan's Auto and Towing, and by Hayden's Pharmacy. And now, Caruthersville Tigers football on your home for the Tigers for over 40 years, KCRV.
And welcome everyone to another countdown to kickoff for you for the Caruthersville Tigers. Paul Glass with you with Ryan McDaniel once again this week as we start week 4 and a 4-week road trip starting this week as we're in Charleston tonight at John H. Marshall Athletic Complex as the Tigers take on the Blue Jays. Thanks for tuning in this week as we roll on through the 2024 season. Seems like we were just talking about our first game of the year. Now we're in week 4 already, Ryan. It's just moving right along. We have a loaded pregame for you once again as we look at the tail of the tape, the Class 2 District 1 standings, state rankings. We'll talk to Ryan about Talking Tigers. I'll get it. Either way, they know what we're talking about. Talking Tigers, our coach's show, and more as the countdown to kickoff rolls on after the break. Stay with us here on KCRV.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is enjoying another great year, and School District 18 encourages everyone to attend the games and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent of Schools Brad Gerling, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and board members Tom McCall, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, Shay Clark, and the faculty, staff, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
High school sports can be a lot of fun and involved a lot of hard work by countless folks to field a team every week. Arcosa Marine Inc. knows this, and that's why they take pride in calling attention to the team efforts of the players, coaches, and fans in Pemiscot County. Arcosa Marine encourages you to support your favorite team when possible by attending all games, both home and away. Good luck and best wishes for a successful season to all area schools from the team at Arcosa Marine Products in Caruthersville.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the Bank of Pancake Breakfasts, the Bank of New Best Friends, or the Bank of Fireside Memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers, and the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takella Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
At McDonald's, we're passionate about our food. From adding more balanced options to our Happy Meals to serving up fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers cooked when you order, we're always finding ways to show our commitment to our customers and our food. Download the McDonald's app to get access to exclusive deals, order ahead and pass the line, and join My McDonald's Rewards to earn points to redeem for free McDonald's. Stop in today. McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Caruthersville Tigers.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
And welcome back once again to Charleston. An extended break for you as we had our national anthem performed by the Charleston High School Choir and then the invocation as well. So we continued our break so we could allow some time for that to take place. And now we are about 7 minutes, 50 seconds away from our kickoff here from Charleston, John H. Marshall Athletic Complex here in Charleston as the Tigers take on the Blue Jays. Before we proceed much further, let's thank one of our live sponsors, as we can't bring you Tiger football this season without our wonderful sponsors, including our live sponsors on the broadcast, as well as our special sponsors. We'll talk about those in just a little bit. But one of our live sponsors is Hayden's Pharmacy on Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. Remember, starting this week, they'll be offering vaccines in their store. Flu shots for ages 12 and up, Flu HD for ages 65 and up, COVID, RSV, shingles, and pneumonia shots. Protect yourself this flu season. Hayden's Pharmacy, home-owned and operated and committed to your good health. Once again on Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. And again, we are coming at you from Charleston tonight. The tail of the tape in this one, the Class 2 District 1 Tigers enter this matchup undefeated, 3-0 on the season, averaging 46.3 points per game, while allowing 14.7 on defense. The Blue Jays enter this matchup, Class 1 District 1 opponent here, and it's a 2-1 record for the Blue Jays, averaging 37.3 points on offense while allowing 14 on defense. They do have one common opponent they have both already played this season. That is the Malden Green Wave, and very similar wins for the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Tigers a 53-18 win over Malden, while the Blue Jays 54-20 over Malden in their matchup. The matchup history in the last 16 outings, the Tigers on the edge here, 15-1 over the Charleston Blue Jays in the head-to-head. And the history of these two teams going back, I believe, back to around 2007 or so is what it was on the list that I could pull up. Well, looking at the Tigers from last week, is I'm going to let Ryan McDaniel jump in here a little bit and talk about the Tigers from last week. Sammy Bryant put on a show last week against Carlisle, 15 carries, 206 yards, 5 touchdowns, and again, those stats unofficial because I'm keeping up with them, so that means I'm bound to miss something here and there. But I know Ryan hosts our coaches show this year. If you still don't know about it, it is Talking Tigers on the KCRV Live on YouTube, also on our Facebook page. So be sure to tune in each Friday morning at 8 o'clock. Ryan, just talked to Coach G this week, but let's talk about the Tigers from last week real quick, Ryan. So Sammy Bryant, again, 15 carries, 206 yards, 5 touchdowns. What about him?
I mean, yeah, Sammy, explosive last week, and Carlisle just didn't have an answer for him. You know, we talked about on the show about that bad snap where he just made something out of nothing, and that's the type of running back that Sammy Bryant is. He's just somebody that can make something out of nothing, and Charleston will have their hands full tonight in trying to be able to tackle him. He's a handful, and they'll just have to try their best because he's an explosive running back out the backfield. So I'm expecting big things tonight again. Yeah, me too as well. And Charleston, I'm sure they've seen Sammy a few times now, so they know what to expect, and it's just going to be a matter of can you stop him tonight. Yeah. So also Jamonte Alexander last week, 4 carries, 93 yards and a touchdown, plus did a little bit on defense as well, like he always does. Again, waiting for that field goal. That's like the only thing he hasn't done, I think, in his career is kicked a field goal. So what about Jamonte? Yeah, Jamonte, you know, held under 100 yards last week, but still this is the benefit of having two guys like this on this Tigers offense, having two guys that if one has a good game and the other has a good game, and it just flips back and forth. So it feels like, you know, if the Tigers, one of them is going to go off tonight, or maybe both of them can go off tonight. It just depends on who. And I don't think you're picky because they're both great. Right. It's been kind of flip-flop. So Sammy didn't even score a touchdown week 2. But made up for it last week for sure, you know, with 5 of them. I think he had 5 the first time around too, so 5 or 6, you know. So Sammy's not really spreading them out per se. He's kind of bunching them up together. So who knows what we're going to get tonight. You never know. And then also of last week, DJ Foster, one of our freshman running back, he's only had 4 carries on the year, but I think has 3 touchdowns on 4 carries. That's efficient work. Had one last week from 31 yards out on his lone carry was a touchdown. So, again, the running back or the Tigers have some depth in the backfield and have some players coming up that are going to be fun to watch the next few years as well. Yeah, anytime you have depth in the backfield, that's always a great sign because the wear and tear of the game, that will happen. So just sub in a guy like DJ, being able to do that as a freshman, just being able to say, hey, go give us a couple carries, and he's made the most of his opportunity. I think if you're Coach G, that's what you want for your young guys. Just make the most of the opportunities when you're in there. You don't have to be making all-star play, but if you just produce and know what you're doing, know your assignments, you're going to do well. But DJ, yeah, he's really been efficient with scoring the touchdowns on those carries. Absolutely. I think he's averaging like 20-something yards a carry actually at this point. That's great too. And that's awesome, so we'll take it. Captains are headed out to midfield. We're going to take our final pregame break real quick and come back and tell you who wins the coin toss, who's going to kick and receive, and get started with this one as the Tigers take on the Blue Jays. Coming up next after this.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
Welcome back once again. Our coin toss is officially in the books now, and the Blue Jays win the coin toss but have deferred to the second half, so the Tigers will receive the opening kickoff. Before we get started, reminder to you, the score of any athletic event is generally forgotten in overtime, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. Next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message is brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KCRV. As we are ready for our kickoff here, Tigers receiving, Blue Jays kicking it off. All the fans are right up next to us here at the press box, so might get a lot of crowd noise tonight in the broadcast, and that's okay. A little squib kick maybe off the side of the foot, but it's down by the Tigers. That is Ryland Harris. Ryland Harris catching it and falling on it. Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Tigers 49-yard line. Don't know if that was an attempt at an onside kick or just off the side of the foot. It looked kind of weird coming off of the tee there. Tigers 1st and 10 from the 49 here. And it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant right up the middle. Gets around or pushes this blocker upfield. Then he's hit and backed up a yard or two, but picks up a yard of one. Or a pickup of one. 2nd and 9 now for the Tigers. Had a hole to get through, but defender closed it up quickly there. Ryan Guest will have Brian in the backfield once again. This time Alexander goes in motion. A little pitch pass to Alexander. He's going to cut it upfield. Spins around after he's hit. Now he'll get across into Charleston territory up to the 46. That's a pickup of about 4. We'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Third and 5 for the Tigers from the Charleston 46-yard line. And a lot of fans for both sides here, so it's going to be a loud football game. Sending trips left this time, one to the right for Guess. Guess rolling out now. Looking downfield, will fire, and it is complete. Complete up near the 32-yard line, I believe. That is enough for a Focus Bank 1st down for the Tigers. So it does move the chains about 14 yards on that pickup. Who caught that ball, Ryan?
I believe that was our guy, Terrence Jackson, right there.
All right. Jackson with the reception. Terrence was a guest on Talking Tigers last week. Coach Guglielmo talked about the Carlisle Indians. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 32-yard line. Handoff once again to Sammy Bryant. He's going to bounce around the left side, and we'll kick it outside. He is drugged down out bounds on the far side. Pickup of about maybe 5, it looks like. Looking to see where the ball is spotted. Pickup of 5. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Clock stopped at 10:09 left here in the first. Jackson coming off as Chasman Thomas goes in. And it will be a handoff to Bryant once again out of the backfield. Steps up through a big hole up the middle. He is brought down near the first down marker. Think he's going to be a yard or two short. It looks like they'll spot it at the about the 18-yard line. Actually, it is enough for a first down. On 2nd and 5. I think it was 1st and 10, so I forgot my down there. Pickup of 9 on the carry. Another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. This time a handoff to Sammy once again. Again, blockers in front of him, and he is going to take it all the way to the house for the Tiger touchdown. Give him 6, 9:35 left to go here in the first quarter. It's the Tigers jump on the board first. 18-yard run for Mr. Sammy Bryant there. Carruthers on for the extra point attempt. Hold is there. The kick is up. And it will be a flag on the play. False start on the Tigers. So we will back it up and do it again. See if they try to kick it again or change things up here. We'll back it up. See if Carruthers can punch it through from there. Snap is there, a high snap. The hold is there. The kick is up, and it is good this time. So he nailed it the first time, nailed it the second time. 7-0 lead for the Tigers. 9:35 left to go on the first. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Vaughn Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Vaughn Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Vaughn Meredith of Caruthersville.
If it matters to you, it matters to us here at Tri-State Motors in Blytheville, Arkansas. And if it's time to trade in or buy outright, it's time to see Tri-State, where you'll find an exceptional inventory of late model cars, pickups, and SUVs. We've got 20, 21, and 22 pre-owned models, most with plenty of factory warranty. If you have a job and can make a good down payment, you may qualify for bank financing. We have the selection, so come see us at Tri-State Motors, 1800 South Division in Blytheville. Remember, all roads lead to Tri-State Motors.
Welcome back as they get the kickoff away just before we come back from break. Picked up at the 18-yard line, and the return man for Charleston bounces his way through the special teams for the Tigers, gets up to the 45-yard line, it looks like. A nice return. That was Bernard Betts on the return. Get ready for Charleston to take over. Thank a live sponsor, Sullivan Auto and Towing. When you need a tow, Sullivan's is the name to know. No job too big or small. They do auto repair and have full tire service as well. Give them a call at 573-333-1394. Sullivan's Auto and Towing in Caruthersville. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. They'll actually spot it back at the 37-yard line. And it will be a handoff to the running back. He is hit as soon as he gets through the hole. Gets a yard or two up to around the 39-yard line. There's Clark on the carry, 2 yards. Yep, 2nd and 8. Actually about 3-yard pickup. And we'll call it 2nd and 7. Ball spotted actually at the 40. And this time a jet sweep. And host of Tigers in front of him now, trying to make something happen, and he will be brought down near the first down marker at the 48-yard line. I think it will be enough for the first down. That's Betts on the carry. 7 yards on the carry, so it does move the chains for the Blue Jays. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Tigers a good read as everyone shifted that way, but still made something happen in there. Chase Kirby, the quarterback for the Blue Jays. We'll send 2 wide right, 1 back in the backfield. Taking his time before he snaps the ball. It'll be a pitch to the tailback, and he will be down as he slips. That's Canarius Clark again. Loss of about 6 on the play. 2nd and 16 for Charleston. Ball pushed back to the 42-yard line. Just lost his footing as he slipped after taking the pitch. Kirby once again. Man goes in motion, handoff once again to the tailback. That is Clark. He gets about 3-4 yards on the carry up to around the 47-yard line. Pick up maybe 5. They will spot it at the 47, so it is a pickup of 5. 3rd and 11. 3rd and long here for the Blue Jays. Kirby looks to the sideline. Has the play once. Defense comes set. 15 seconds on the play clock. And goes in motion. Kirby will roll out. Now in trouble in the backfield. Steps up, fires deep, and it will be overthrown, but not by much. Is just past the outreach hand of Betts out there. Be an incomplete pass from Kirby. Bring up 4th down and 11. Actually, we have illegal shift against the Blue Jays. Illegal shift. It is declined. We'll bring up 4th down for the Blue Jays. Tigers opt to take the loss of down, not the loss of yardage there. Looks like Kirby will be the punter for Blue Jays as well, as he stands at the 36-yard line. Monte Alexander back at the Tiger 25. See, he awaits the punt. And a flag coming out on the play. It looks like Charleston going to keep it away from the return man as he kicks it out of bounds. What happened out there, Ryan?
I'm not really sure what that issue was right there.
We're replaying it. 4th and 11 still, as they're going to get a chance to kick it again here. And
there we go again.
We have another whistle again, this time a false start on the Blue Jays. I think in the previous play, no flag, no penalty, anything like that on the play. Not exactly sure what happened there, but 4th and 16 now as they back it up 5 from the 42-yard line. 6:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Tigers lead it 7-0. Blue Jays making some progress, but Tigers holding on defense, and now Blue Jays set to kick it away once again. Kirby awaits at the 31, and we'll kick it over to the right side of the field, away from Alexander, as they are not going to give him a chance to return it, it looks like. Down around the 28-yard line, that's where the Tigers will take over, actually at maybe the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. 6:47 left in the first. Ryan, I think they've watched film on Jamonte, so
yeah,
kicking it away from him there on the punts.
Hey, listen, that's a smart idea. You know, you don't want to give them a chance to make an explosive play. Let's just keep it away from them.
Yeah, every opportunity is a chance for an explosive play for Alexander, so smart decision there. Tigers 1st and 10 from their own 28. That is where they spot it. One left, two to the right. Bryant in the backfield. Alexander goes in motion, but it will be a handoff to Bryant. Bryant a hole, and he is wrapped up soon as he steps through the hole, but he still gets about 3 yards on the carry that time. Bring up 2nd and 7. Ball spotted at the 31. Two wide right, one to the left this time. Guess we'll have it. Hand it off to Bryant once again. Bryant, spin move away from one defender. He is wrapped up and then breaks free from that tackle. Now one man to beat here as he tries to get around him. He will wrap him up, bring him down in Blue Jays territory at the 45-yard line. Again, Sammy making something happen after the initial contact there, as that is a Focus Bank first down as they move it up to the 44-yard line. So a big pickup for Sammy Bryant. As we have a timeout on the field by the officiating crew for a water break. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout as well and be back right after this.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
And a timeout on the field by the officiating crew for a water break, but we are now ready to resume play here in Charleston. John H. Marshall Athletics Complex, home of the Charleston Blue Jays. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Charleston 44-yard line, a 25-yard pickup by Sammy Bryant. Alexander goes in motion, but a handoff. Nope, it's going to be a pass across the middle. It's tipped in the air. That is TJ Ferry's getting the hand up, so the ball is incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for Caruthersville. .548 to go in the first. Water break at around the 6-minute mark each quarter. If you're wondering why they take those, it seems like at random times. 2nd and 10. This time it will be a handoff to Bryant. Around the left side, trying to follow his blockers in front of him. 1st down and then some as he's trying to head up the sideline. He is brought down on the far side of the field. I think right at the 20-yard line. So a pickup of 24 that time. That does move the chains. Another Focus Bank first down for you for the Caruthersville Tigers. So we thank Focus Bank for being our first down sponsor here in the 2024 season. I'll actually spot it at the 21-yard line, so we'll unfortunately take a yard away from Mr. Bryant. 23-yard pickup. Alexander in motion, but it will be a little quick out to Quan McVeigh, but it's an incomplete pass. We'll slant across the middle there. Good coverage by the secondary of Charleston there. That's Betts, I believe, on the coverage on that one. Will be 2nd down and 10 from the 21-yard line. Ryan alone in the backfield this time, as it will be a handoff to Sammy. Sammy tried the spin move, but tripped up. Still gets a yard or two. Looks like he gets inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd down and 8, but that is a Bankler Implement red zone for you as well. Tigers inside the 20-yard line. As we thank Baker Implement, Case IH, for being our red zone sponsor this season for the Tigers. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Tigers lead this one 7-0, trying to convert. 3rd and 8 here. 10 seconds on the play clock is Alexander, I think, looking for another player to come out there, but one will go in motion. Alexander will keep it himself, try to run around the left side. He is still on his feet. Flags coming out on this play as they blow it dead. Alexander never going to the ground, even though he had about 5 defenders on him there. See what this flag is. Happened right around the play over there. Face mask against the Charleston Blue Jays. Personal foul. So that'll move it up 15 yards. It will be another Focus Bank first down. All be spotted around the 4-yard line, I believe. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. And the ball spotted actually at the 10-yard line. Maybe the 11 even. So it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And the running back takes a handoff. Right down near the goal line. As he gets down to the down around the 2 or 3 yard line, as that was DJ Foster, as we talked about during the pregame. It's down to the 3-yard line, a pickup of about 8 for the freshman. Call it second and shows 2nd and 3 about, but ball on the 3-yard line. This time it is Alexander on the direct snap. He's pushing forward. He'll be stopped before he gets in. He does get positive yardage, a pickup of 1 or 2. Looks like he stopped on the 1-yard line. So we'll give him a pickup of 2 on that carry. 3rd and short for the Tigers. I'm not sure if we're in goal situation here because it was spotted at the 11-yard line a while ago. So 3rd down and short. Let's see if the Tigers can punch it in here, and then it won't matter either way. Yes, we'll take it. Hand it off to Sammy Bryant. Bryant will trot in untouched. So, again, doesn't matter on that one as it will be Sammy Bryant taking it in from a yard out for the Tiger touchdown. So Sammy Bryant's 2nd touchdown of the night puts the Tigers up 13-0 here with 3:04 left to go in first quarter. Caruthers on for the extra point attempt once again. There's a snap, the hold, and it is blocked as Charleston got in the backfield very, very quickly there. The extra point is no good, but the Tigers lead at 13-0. 3:04 left to go on the first. We'll have the kickoff when we come back right after this here on KCRV.
George Hubbard here at your sports headquarters at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville. And Ben, what time is it?
It's time for some football, y'all. Relax in this gorgeous catnapper recliner, now only $5.99.
Stretch out on this big, soft sofa, now only $5.99.
And after the win, you'll sleep good in this Ashley Rustic Queen bed, now $2.99. You'll get free local delivery, easy financing,
and great deals every day, only at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as the Tigers lead this one 13-0 as they get ready to set it off. I want to thank Moss Bail Bonds, a proud Caruthersville Tigers sponsor. Remember, for freedom loss, call Moss. Open 24 hours. Give Greg or Caleb a call or visit them, 501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. That is Moss Bail Bonds, another live sponsor this season for the Tigers. Caruthers in motion and the kickoff. End over end, right down the middle of the field. Good kick. Good kick from Caruthers. It's muffed by the return man, picked up by Betts. around the 18, and that is as far as he is going to get, as he was met by a host of Tigers. And Charleston will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory from the 18-yard line. Actually back at the 16-yard line. Line judge on the near side, initially standing at the 18-yard line, but backed up a couple of yards there. Be some score updates provided by Monty Lyons back at the station here momentarily. He has been letting us know, and we just haven't had a chance to give them to you. Will be a handoff to the back in the backfield. He will get maybe a yard or two. Trenez Lane on the carry. We'll bring up 2nd down and 9, it looks like. And this time it's a handoff to Betts. Betts going to try to take it around the right side. A big gain for Charleston as he runs out of bounds near the 37-yard line, maybe the 36. That was a pickup of about 18 on the play. Actually, ball spotted at the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the carry. Now for a Blue Jay 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 35. Man goes in motion. He'll take the handoff. That is number 21. I'll tell you who that is as he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That is C.J. Kimball. Maybe a pickup of a half a yard. We'll give him 1 on the carry. Bring up 2nd down and 9. .146 and counting here in the first quarter. Just tuning in, Tigers leading 13-0. If you're listening on the radio, Classic Hits 105.1 KCRV FM, KCRVradio.com for our audio-only stream. Kirby looking for the screen, and it is complete as that is Kimball, and then the ball pops out, and it will be, I believe, recovered by the Tigers. Let's see. Now the Blue Jays do recover back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 6 on the play altogether. It was a complete pass to Kimball. Was a pickup of about 3 or 4 on the pass. Then it popped loose. Blue Jays do recover, but it is 3rd down. 3rd and about 15 now from the 30-yard line. Blue Jays plenty of time on the play clock, so they are taking their time here to take a short breather. Blue Jays are either going to maybe take a timeout here as they're just letting the clock run down, not making any motion that they want to run a play. They will take a timeout. 24.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. Come back with the Tigers leading 13-0 right after this.
At Sonic Drive-In in Caruthersville, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1233 West 3rd Street in Caruthersville.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as the Tigers lead the Blue Jays 13-0. Charleston a 3rd and 15 with 24.5 seconds left here in the first quarter as they take the timeout. Ball at the 30-yard line. Betts goes in motion. Kirby back to pass. He will launch it, and it is intercepted by Tremonte Alexander. Cuts through a couple defenders and is brought down actually by C.J. Kimball, wrapping him up, but an interception on the pass by Tremonte Alexander. And the Tigers will have it with 15.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Tigers at the 42-yard line of the Blue Jays.
You know, Paul, what a play by Tremonte right there. He kind of ended up mossing his own guy and Josiah Lockridge right there. So a little bit of friendly fire there, but yeah, big interception.
That's right. It's okay to do that as long as you still get the interception, right?
That's right.
Guess back to pass. He will fire incomplete. Maybe a missed route there is maybe overthrew Sammy Bryan a little bit, but we'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers from the 42-yard line. 11.3 seconds to go here in the first. McVay will be by himself to the right. Alexander and Lockridge to the left. And it is Thomas and Bryant in the backfield. Ryan Guess. 2nd and 10. And it will be Sammy Bryant. Again, a big hole to get through. He's trying to break it outside, and he will go out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Big pickup there for Sammy Bryant. It's enough to move the chains. It is another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. They'll spot it at the, it's like the 24-yard line, so we'll give him 18 on the carry. Clock stop of 5.3 seconds to go here in the first. Tigers may be trying to get that 3rd score here in the first quarter. Yes, once again, we'll hand it off to Bryant. Bryant trying to take it around the left side. Has blockers in front of him, now trying to dance away from a couple of defenders. He will go out of bounds on the far side, but the time will expire as he goes out of bounds. We'll bring up 3rd down. See where they spot it. 3rd and about 5 as he picks up 5 on that play. Ball will be spotted, I believe, inside the 20. Well, we will let you know for sure when we go to the second quarter with the Tigers leading 13-0. We'll be back with the start of the second right after this here on KCRV.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Boot Hill in the Missouri Senate, fighting for strong rural communities, advancing common-sense conservative policies, and standing up for personal property rights are Jason Bean's priorities for the 25th District. High school athletics is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temple's treasurer.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as the Tigers lead the Blue Jays 13-0 as we start the second quarter with a Bankler Implement Case IH red zone for you. Tigers will have it at the, it's like the 19-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 19. So they come out of the huddle. Thank another live sponsor as we wait for the Tigers come on the field. Prescription Drug Store, 410 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. An independent pharmacy serving the area since 1967. For your over-the-counter and prescription medications, see Shane Dudley and his wonderful staff there at Prescription Drug Store, 410 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. Thank all of our sponsors making it possible to bring you Tiger football this season. Thanks to Ryan McDaniels, not only for the color commentary, but running our camera as usual, keeping up with the action. 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line. Be a little pitch to Alexander. He'll try to reverse course now, bring it around the left side. Tries to get around the defender, but he'll be brought down for a loss, and a flag coming out at the end of the play here. Be a loss of about 4 or 5 on the play as it stands. Personal foul. Helmet to helmet against the Tigers, looks like. They will march it off. Ball will be spotted way back at the 39-yard line. Second and long. We'll just say that. Have to get all the way to the 14, so 2nd and about 25, I guess is what it is. Alexander goes in motion, but it will be, on the screen pass to Alexander. He loses the football, never really had it in his hand, it looks like, as it's an incomplete pass. Ryan with a very good fake handoff there to Sammy Bryant. Everybody shaded that way, but Alexander.
It definitely felt like if Jamonte had that one guy in open field, couldn't make him miss. But, here we are, third. What do you call on a 3rd and long like this?
I don't know. With our explosiveness, I mean, you could call anything, really.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you don't game plan for this type of situation where it's like 3rd and long. It's like, okay, what do we have in the back pocket here?
Right. He'll send trips right, one to the left, one back in the backfield for Guess. He will roll out to his right, looking downfield, and will fire. Caught by Jackson on the far side at the 30-yard line. Actually, they're saying it's incomplete, I guess. Looks like he caught it on the far side. I guess he may have stepped out of bounds on the catch. They will mark it back to the 39. 4th down and 25 for the Tigers. See what they do here is time winding down here, and it will be Alexander back to pass. Now he will roll out to his right, now come back across the middle, fires it downfield, and it will be almost intercepted by Charleston, but Betts wisely knocks it down instead. So an incomplete pass. And it will turn it over to the Blue Jays back at the 39-yard line. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10. So, again, heads-up play by the defender for knocking it down, not trying to intercept that one, right?
Yeah, heads-up play. If you pick that one off, run the risk of starting deep in your own territory. But, good starting position for the Blue Jays here on this drive. And they've gone empty on their drive so far, so we'll see if they can score. If the Tigers' defense can continue to hold them. Had that goose egg up on the scoreboard right there.
That's what they're looking for sure. 1st and 10 from the 39 for Charleston. Man goes in motion, but a handoff to Betts. That's not Betts out of the backfield, and he's tripped up near midfield. That is Clark. Clark out of the backfield. Gets into Tiger territory at the 49-yard line. That is a pickup of exactly 10, so that moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have had some big plays, but just can't put a complete drive together here so far. Man in motion once again. Again, the handoff to Clark. Clark will be stopped this time near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play by the Tiger defense. Will be no gain on the play. 2nd and 10, Charleston. And from the Tigers' 49-yard line. Man in motion the other way. Again, the handoff to Clark out of the backfield. Follows his blockers in front. Nice gain here as he picks up about 11. Gets out to the 38.5-yard line. We'll give him 10 on the carry. Moves the chains once again, and it is another Blue Jays first down. Charleston trying to get some momentum going here. 10-15 and counting here in the first half. Clark again, the lone man in the backfield. Kimball carries the ball this time. Pickup of 3 for C.J. Kimball out of the backfield. 2nd and 7 now for Charleston. Ball spotted around the 35-yard line. Hand off to Kimball once again. Pushes forward near the 31. Pickup of about 4 on that carry. We'll bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and a long 3 here for the Blue Jays. If the Tigers can get a big 3rd down stop here. Kimball in the backfield this time. It's Betts and Lane will go in motion, one or the other. It is Betts that goes in motion. Trying to draw the Tigers offsides here. And now a flag coming out. False start against the Blue Jays. Illegal procedure against the Blue Jays. Back it up 5. It'll be 3rd and long now, 3rd and 8. Backs it up to the 36-yard line. Charleston will have it 3rd and 8. Kimball in the backfield once again. To Kirby's right. Now Kimball will back up. Betts goes in motion. Pitch to Betts this time. Betts will be taking up the sideline. It'll be short of the first down, I believe, by a couple of yards. Might have got 5 on that play. Betts on the pitch. 4th and 3. Back at the 31-yard line for Charleston Blue Jays here. It'll be Clark standing back around the 40-yard line. See if he's going to punt it away or maybe try a little 4th down trick play here. And it will be a handoff to Clark out of the backfield. He will push forward enough for the first down as he gets out to the 24-yard line. Pickup of about 7. That does move the chains. First and 10 from the 24-yard line now for Charleston. They convert the 4th down conversion. Once again, Betts will take it on the snap. Hands it off to the big man. We'll find out who that is in just a moment. No gain on the play. Sean Henderson on the carry. No gain on the play. So we'll be 2nd and 10. Clark back in the backfield this time. Behind Betts. And it will be a handoff to Clark. Clark with a couple of blockers, but a short gain on this one. It's out near the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. Pickup of a couple. 3rd and 8 now for the Blue Jays. 6:50 to go here in the first half. Betts still in there at quarterback. He will keep it himself. Now try to bounce it outside. And now it's a race to the end zone. He will be wrapped up and stopped short of the goal line. But a big gain as he gets inside the 5, down around the 4-yard line. A pickup of about 8 for Bernard Betts on the keeper. Or excuse me, 18 on the carry for the Blue Jays. First and goal from the 4. 6:30 to go here in the first half. Betts still in there, quarterback. And it will be handoff to Clark. Clark will be tripped up, brought down, no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. I believe it is a loss of 1. Second and goal. They do spot it back at the 4, so no gain on the play. Second and goal from the 4. Whistle coming out, no flag on the play. And we're going to go ahead and, I believe, have a timeout taken by the Blue Jays here. I thought we might have our water break, but we'll have that here in a little bit, I guess. Timeout, Blue Jays. Tigers lead at 13-0, but the Blue Jays threatening. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there. Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Welcome back once again. Team still in the timeout, so a good time to remind you the role models are more important now than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and also vital to preserving our fine sports tradition. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KCRV Radio. Will be second and goal from the 4, 6:13 to go in the first half. Charleston took their second time out here in the first half. It is Clark in the backfield, and we're going to have a false start on the Blue Jays. That'll back it up 5. Second and goal from the 9 now. Multiple men moving on the Blue Jays side. Betts handed off to Clark. Clark charges right up the middle, but is brought down after a gain of about 4. He gets to the 5-yard line. That's where it'll be third and goal from the 5. We will have a timeout now taken by the officials for a water break. 5:59 left to go in the first half. We will take another short timeout and come back with more Tiger football right after this.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is enjoying another great year, and School District 18 encourages everyone to attend the games and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent of Schools Brad Gerling, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and board members Tom McCall, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, Shay Clark, and the faculty, staff, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
High school sports can be a lot of fun and involved a lot of hard work by countless folks to field a team every week. Arcosa Marine Inc. knows this, and that's why they take pride in calling attention to the team efforts of the players, coaches, and fans in Pemiscot County. Arcosa Marine encourages you to support your favorite team when possible by attending all games, both home and away. Good luck and best wishes for a successful season to all area schools from the team at Arcosa Marine Products in Caruthersville.
Welcome back once again to Charleston. 5:59 to go in the first half, and Blue Jays have a third and goal from the 5. Kirby back in at quarterback. And he's going to roll out to his right. Tosses, and it is caught in the end zone, and that is Bernard Betts on the reception as the Blue Jays get on the board here. 5:49 to go here in the first half. Five-yard completion. Blue Jays will go for 2 here. And Kirby looking to pass once again. Still trying to get free. Now we'll scramble, and it will be stopped short of the goal line. No good on the 2-point conversion, but 5:49 left to go in the first half. Blue Jays on the board. They trail the Tigers 13-6 as they will kick it off right after this.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Welcome back to Charleston as the Blue Jays get ready to kick it off here to the Tigers. Blue Jays finally getting on the board with 5:49 left to go in the first half. Finally put together a productive offensive drive. Came up short on the other chances here in the first half. Alexander back to receive around the 15-yard line. Bryant up around the 26-yard line. Set to kick it off is Trey Shandon. Getting some score updates for you. We'll give you those in a little bit. A little squib kick. And it will be picked up by Sammy Bryant. And now trying to make something happen here is Sammy will finally be brought down from behind at the 41. That just shows the confidence of Sammy Bryant. He picked the ball up and had about 4 defenders less than about 4 yards from him. Running full steam, picked it up anyway.
Hey, when you're Sammy, you got that much wiggle room in your game, then go for it.
A productive return, but I bet he's going to get an earful from Coach G at
absolutely.
halftime. Tigers have it 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 5:43 left in the first half. See what the Tigers do on this drive. Come set with 12 seconds on the play clock. And it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Sammy will be wrapped up, but keeps pushing forward and ends up getting about 3 yards out of the play. He was hit back at the line of scrimmage, but kept moving the legs, kept pushing forward, and got the momentum going that way. Fell forward for about 3 yards. Be 2nd and 7 from the 44. McVay wide left. Lockridge and Alexander wide right. Thomas the halfback. Bryant the fullback here for Guest. Will be a handoff to Bryant. Bryant again dancing away from defenders. Now trying to kick it outside. He will be brought down, and Coach G wanted a horse collar tackle here. And I think all the fans were wanting it as well. Sammy gets out of bounds near, I believe, the 44-yard line of Charleston. It will move the chains. Focus Bank first down. So a pickup of about 13 for Sammy that time. Trying to do math on both sides of the field here. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Blue Jays 43-yard line. And I think the Tigers may be taking a timeout here, as they do. 4:56 left to go in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back with more Tiger football after this.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
Welcome back once again to Charleston. Tigers lead at 13-6 as the Tigers take the timeout. 4:56 to go in the first half. They have it 1st and 10 from the Charleston 43-yard line. Sammy Bryant looks like a pinball sometimes, bouncing around through those defenders and then breaking free. That's the best way to describe him in that situation.
You know, Paul, I couldn't think of the perfect description until you just said it. Exactly.
Tigers 1st and 10. Alexander will keep it on the direct snap. He will get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or two. Maybe a gain of 1. So he's brought down from behind the defender. Bring up 2nd down and 9. Maybe no gain on the play. Bryant and Lockridge to the left, McVay to the right. Guest will take it, hand it off to Sammy Bryant. Bryant again trying to kick it around the outside, still on his feet now, still on his feet, pushed out around the 30-yard line. And now a flag coming out at the end of the play. As the defender kept chasing him out there. And went out of bounds around the 28-yard line, so pick up a 15 for Sammy on the play. Will be a personal foul against the Blue Jays. So enough for a Focus Bank first down. They're going to march it off from the end of the play here. So the ball will be spotted up at the 13-yard line. So that's also a Bakler implement, Case IH red zone for you as well for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line. That's where the Tigers have it. 1st and 10. Trips right this time. Bryant in the backfield by himself. And Guest will keep it himself. Scrambles toward the end zone, and he will be brought down just before the goal line. 11 yards on the pickup. That's another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. Be 1st and goal. Ryan just about made his way into the end zone there.
I'll tell you what, he faked out everybody. And I'm sure he's like, man, I almost had it. I was a yard short.
Let's see if he gets the quarterback sneak here to try to punch it in. 1st and goal from the 1. Guess we'll hand it off to Sammy Bryant. Sammy Bryant will push in. The ball pops out, and it is I believe it is recovered by the Blue Jays in the end zone. Ball popped out right when he crossed the goal line. But unfortunately, it's a fumble in the end zone. They'll spot it up at the 20, and that's where the Blue Jays will have it. So the Tigers, excellent drive on the offense there, but then a turnover cost them a score at the end. Blue Jays will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20, 3:35 to go in the first half.
Yeah, really unfortunate. You had that excellent drive and you just fumbled it right on the goal line. So, yeah, miss out on opportunity on points here, but you have an opportunity here. Try to make up for it. Maybe try to get a turnover here. We'll see what happens.
More importantly, let's stop the Blue Jays on defense here. Go to the locker room with the lead, at least. Blue Jays will receive the second half kickoff. Kirby in at quarterback. He'll hand it off to the back. That is Clark. Clark is hit but spins out. Gets across the 30. That was all Clark right there as he just powered his way through a couple of defenders, stayed on his feet after spin move, picks up about 11. Moves the chains for the Blue Jays. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what, Paul, that was a physical run right there. Just getting popped and just like shaking it off. And great run by Clark there for the first down. Just powering his way through defenders.
Now Kimball be the back in the backfield. 3:10 and counting here in the first half. Kirby trying to draw the defense offside. 1st and 10 from the 31. Blue Jays checking the play cards. Now will come set. Snap with about 3 seconds. Kirby back to pass. Will throw across the middle, and it's incomplete. Trent Lane the intended target, but it goes incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stop with 2:52 to go in the first half. Kirby at quarterback. Kimball will take the handoff. Kimball steps up and is brought down after he steps through the hole. Picks up about 4. It'll be down at the 35-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd and 5. So pick up a 4. 3rd and 6 for Charleston. Kirby back to pass. Screen to the left side. That is Lane. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but I think that's it. No gain on the play. Trent Lane on the reception for no gain. Bring up 4th down. Maybe a gain of 1. Maybe a gain of a half a yard there. All right. 4th and about 6. So I'm sure the Blue Jays are going to take as much time off the clock here as they can before they run this play. And have now decided to take a timeout. 1:46 to go in the first half. Blue Jays take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back right after this with more Tiger football on KCRV.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Welcome back once again. 1:46 to go in the first half. We'll run through a few score updates for you as we wait for the teams to come back on the field. Sykeston leading Malden 14-8. Portageville leading Scott City 18-7. Dexter leading East Prairie 8-0. Valley leading Fredericktown 7-0. Kelly leading Kennett 6-0. Park Hill Central and St. Dominic tied at 7. Thanks to Monty Lyons sending those. And now having a chance to give them to you. It'll be 4th down and 6 for the Blue Jays from their own 36-yard line. Kirby looks like he's set to punt it away here. He will. He will punt it straight out of bounds, and it will come down in Blue Jays territory at the 45-yard line. That's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from the Blue Jays 45-yard line. They are not going to let the Tigers return it, it looks like.
You know, Paul, that as much as you want to keep it from Tremonte, you don't also want to shank the punt like you did right there and give the Tigers excellent field position. So that's kind of the pro and con. You're keeping away from Tremonte, but you give the Tigers excellent field position.
A net of about 9 yards on the punt. Tigers taking a timeout, but we will keep it here. Looking to see if we have any other score updates for you. Jackson leading Farmington 7-0. And again, we thank Monty Lyons for sending those score updates back at the station. Tiger fans, we'll be back on the road next week, as that is Valley Catholic, I believe. Is that correct, Ryan?
Yeah, that's correct. That's going to be a huge one.
We'll be up at St. Genevieve, so be sure to show up and show out and support the Tigers. As we all know, Valley Catholic, always a tough opponent. It's also a district game, Class II District 1 matchup as well, followed by another Class II District 1 matchup, Scott City. The following week, then that big battle of the Boot Hill, Haytie at Haytie will be the week after that. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Blue Jay 45. Handoff to Sammy Bryant. Gets a few yards before he's brought down. Up around the 42-yard line. Pickup of 3 for Sammy. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Tigers 2 timeouts left. 1:15 to go here in the first half. Thomas and Bryant in the backfield. And it will be a pitch to Bryant around the right side this time. He will sidestep around a defender. Now take it out to the right side. Headed up the sideline. One man to beat. That is Betts. He is brought down on the far side. I think he takes him down out of bounds. Near the 10-yard line. We'll have to see exactly where they spotted. At the 9, it looks like. A pickup of 33 for Sammy Bryant that time as he breaks free for another Focus Bank first down. As well as a Baker Implement Case IH red zone for you for the Tigers. Less than a minute to go here. The Tigers have it 1st and goal from the 9. Just trying to get everybody set. And once again hands it off to Sammy Bryant. Sammy going to try to kick it all the way around the edge this time. Push forward. He is brought down near the 4-yard line, I believe. Pickup of 5, so 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 4. Tigers quickly trying to get on the ball here. 20 seconds left on the clock now. And it will be a pitch to Sammy Bryant. Sammy will push forward, and he will lean forward. And he will be short of the goal line. He gets to the 1-yard line. Tigers will take a timeout. 10.4 seconds left here in the first half. We'll bring up 3rd and goal. Tiger player down on the field is Sammy Bryant at the 1-yard line as he picks up 3 on the carry. Will be 3rd and goal. We do have a penalty marker down on the far side, actually looks like on the play. Going to be an illegal shift against the Tigers. So remains 2nd down. Erase Sammy's 3-yard run. Tigers still with the timeout with 10.4 seconds left here in the first half. We'll keep it here. So back it up to the 9-yard line. That's where the Tigers will have it. 2nd and goal from the 9. And we resume play. Tigers already back out on the field, ready to go. Blue Jays back out as well. See what the Tigers do here. Tigers do have one more timeout here in the first half. Going to split them 2 to the left, 2 to the right for Guest from the 9. Guest looks to the sideline. Now DJ Foster will head out on the field. Foster will be the back in the backfield. Guest back to pass. Now we'll step up and scramble. He'll be brought down for a short loss on the play. And the Tigers, I believe, will let it expire here, as they will. Short loss on the play of about 3 on the scramble. But that'll be our final play here in the first half. As time expires, we'll go to halftime. Tigers leading this one here over the Blue Jays, 13-6. We'll take a break here at the beginning of halftime. Take an extended break so we can look at the stats breakdown for each player and Come back and tell you all that here at the half. Stay with us. More Tiger football coming up right after this.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers. And the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
At McDonald's, we're passionate about our food. From adding more balanced options to our Happy Meals to serving up fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers cooked when you order, we're always finding ways to show our commitment to our customers and our food. Download the McDonald's app to get access to exclusive deals, order ahead and pass the line, and join My McDonald's Rewards to earn points to redeem for free McDonald's. Stop in today. McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Caruthersville Tigers.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601. As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Vaughn Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Vaughn Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Vaughn Meredith of Caruthersville.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as we are at halftime here in this one. Tigers lead it 13-6. All 13 of the Tigers' points coming in the first quarter, and Charleston getting on the board in the second. So been a somewhat low-scoring affair in this one for both teams. Both teams averaging over 35 points per game on offense. So we'll have to see if both offensives can pick up in the second half here. Before we proceed much further, I want to remind you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends here at KCRV and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. And before we look at the stats for each team, I want to thank one of our live sponsors, Hayden's Pharmacy on Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. Starting this past week, they're offering vaccines in store, flu shots for ages 12 and up, flu HD for ages 65 and up, COVID, RSV, shingles, and pneumonia shots as well. Protect yourself this flu season at Hayden Pharmacy, owned and operated and committed to your good health. One of our great live sponsors here on the broadcast. Looking at the breakdown on offense for the Charleston Blue Jays. To start at the top, work our way down. Bernard Betts, Jr., has one catch for 5 yards, but a big one as it's the lone scorer for the Charleston Blue Jays. A 5-yard connection from Chase Kirby to Bernard Betts. 5:49 left to go in the first half. That put Charleston on the board. He also has 4 carries out of the backfield for 47 yards for the Blue Jays. Chase Kirby at quarterback, only 2 of 6 passing for 9 yards, but again, one of them for a 5-yard touchdown. Kadarius Clark, the workhorse for the Blue Jays out of the backfield, 11 carries, 46 yards, and it's been a physical affair for Clark out of the backfield, having to mow his way through there. C.J. Kimball, a few touches out of the backfield as well for 12 yards, also has a catch for 4 yards. Trenez Lane rounding it out with a carry for 1 yard for Charleston Blue Jays. 110 yards unofficially on offense in the first half for the Blue Jays. And we will take another halftime break. When we come back, we'll look at the breakdown of stats on offense for the Caruthersville Tigers. They lead at 13-6 here at the halfway point. Back with more Tiger football here on KCRV right after this.
If it matters to you, it matters to us here at Tri-State Motors in Blytheville, Arkansas. And if it's time to trade in or buy outright, it's time to see Tri-State, where you'll find an exceptional inventory of late model cars, pickups, and SUVs. We've got 20, 21, and 22 pre-owned models, most with plenty of factory warranty. If you have a job and can make a good down payment, you may qualify for bank financing. We have the selection, so come see us at Tri-State Motors, 1800 South Division in Blytheville. Remember, all roads lead to Tri-State Motors.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
George Hubbard here at your sports headquarters at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville. And Ben, what time is it?
It's time for some football, y'all. Relax in this gorgeous catnapper recliner, now only $5.99.
Stretch out on this big, soft sofa, now only $5.99.
And after the win, you'll sleep good in this Ashley rustic queen bed, now $2.99. You'll get free local delivery, easy financing,
and great deals every day, only at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
At Sonic Drive-In in Caruthersville, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1233 West 3rd Street in Caruthersville.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Welcome back once again to Charleston John H. Marshall Athletic Complex, home of the Blue Jays, as they welcome the Tigers to town tonight. Tigers lead this one 13-6 here at the halfway point. And looking at the breakdown on offense for the Tigers. Again, starting at the top of my score sheet, working our way down. Ryan Guess at quarterback, 2 of 6 passing, 18 yards. Also has 2 carries for 8 yards total. Sammy Bryant, again, the big carrier out of the backfield for the Tigers, as he has 17 touches on the night. And the 2 scores for the Tigers. 182 yards on the ground for Sammy Bryant. Touchdowns from 18 yards out and 1 yard out for that young man. Then DJ Foster, the freshman running back, has a carry for 8 yards. Monte Alexander has been relatively quiet. Only had 1 catch for 4 yards and a couple of carries for 3 yards, but also an interception on defense. And Terrence Jackson, a 14-yard reception for the senior for the Tigers. Tigers 219 yards unofficially on offense in the first half. Tigers got on the board with 9:35 left to go in the first quarter. 18-yard run from Sammy Bryant. The extra point was good, made it 7-0. Then with 3:04 left in the first, Bryant went in again from 1 yard out. That made it 13-0. And then the Blue Jays answering with the touchdown. 5:49 left to go in the first half. And here we are at the halfway point with that score. 13-6 in favor of the Tigers. We'll take another halftime break. I'll come back and talk to Ryan McDaniel about talking Tigers and about this football game so far as we get his analysis of the first half so far when we continue on with the halftime portion of this ball game right after this here on KCRB.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Boot Hill in the Missouri Senate, fighting for strong rural communities, advancing common-sense conservative policies, and standing up for personal property rights are Jason Bean's priorities for the 25th District. High school athletics is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temple's treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there. Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is enjoying another great year, and School District 18 encourages everyone to attend the games and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent of Schools Brad Gerling, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and board members Tom McCall, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, Shay Clark, and the faculty, staff, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
High school sports can be a lot of fun and involved a lot of hard work by countless folks to field a team every week. Arcosa Marine Inc. knows this, and that's why they take pride in calling attention to the team efforts of the players, coaches, and fans in Pemiscot County. Arcosa Marine encourages you to support your favorite team when possible by attending all games, both home and away. Good luck and best wishes for a successful season to all area schools from the team at Arcosa Marine Products in Caruthersville.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department is a strong supporter of high school sports in Pemiscot County and wishes everyone a very successful season. Sheriff Tommy Greenwell knows that promoting high school sports, teamwork, and good citizenship helps in making our community safer and more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all high school athletes throughout Pemiscot County from Sheriff Tommy Greenwell and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as the Tigers lead the Blue Jays here at the halfway point, 13-6. Tigers own the first quarter, and the Blue Jays on the board in the second quarter. So we'll have to see how things play out here in the second half. Before we move much further, let me thank another live sponsor, Sullivan's Auto and Towing. Remember, when you need a tow, Sullivan's is the name to know. No job too big or too small. Plus, they do auto repair and full tire service. Give them a call at 573-333-1394. Sullivan's Auto and Towing, another one of our great Tiger Live sponsors. We get to thank them, thank all of our sponsors making it possible to bring you Tiger football this season. And Ryan, this is a little different look than we've seen this season for the Tigers, as it's a low-scoring affair on both sides as Tigers lead it at the halfway point here, 13-6.
Yeah, it got exciting early with the Tigers. 2 scores on their first 2 possessions, but getting in the red zone, coming up short a little bit. Of course, he had the fumble there by Sammy on the 1-yard line, and then you had this possession here towards the end of the first half where they just couldn't punch it in. So, it's been a little bit less exciting than what we've been used to for both these teams. Low-scoring game, and I'm sure that they're going to capitalize on their opportunities in the second half, try to punch it in a little bit more. Charleston has had good opportunities. It's just been about punching it in. They did punch it in that one time in the first half. So I tell you what, I think we get an exciting second half. I hope we get an exciting second half because it's more fun for us and more fun for the audience. But low scoring affair here. I don't think we had this pegged for. We didn't have this for our bingo card for this game.
Right. And one thing we definitely didn't have on our bingo card is Jamonte Alexander, 7 total yards here in the first half. That is very uncanny.
That's right.
Sammy, putting up numbers like he normally does, 17 carries, 182 yards. Again, that's unofficial. I always say that because I might miss a play here and there. But 2 touchdowns, the 2 scores for the Tigers, and then almost added another one but lost the ball there at the 1-yard line. Kudos to the Blue Jays for punching it out there. And then falling on it in the end zone, but almost added 3 there on that short little 1-yard carry, but just lost the football. So, he probably should have 18 carries, 183 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Right,
but that's the way the ball goes sometimes in this game.
Both running games have been really good. The Charleston running game has been really good. They've been explosive with those runs up the middle. They've been really effective at doing that. So I imagine for the Tigers, you're taking a look at that as like, let's shore up there. Let's try to plug everything up in the middle. And let's try to make everything bounce outside, set the edge, and be able to tackle them on the outside. But, I'm excited for the second half. I think we're going to get a good one here.
Yeah, and a difference in running games is Canarius Clark, the senior for the Charleston Blue Jays, a very physical running back.
Yeah.
He's just going to try to mow over a defender and keep going. Sammy Bryan on the flip side of that, more of a bob and weave, zig and zag kind of running back. And you see definitely different styles. Both of them successful to a point tonight. Sammy a little more successful on the Tiger side, but got to give credit to the Blue Jays as Clark there's been a couple of runs. He's just lowered the shoulders, pushed his way through, and kept going.
Like we talked about Sammy being a pinball, he was definitely that case, and defenders were just bouncing off him. He was just like, you know what, I'm here for the hit stick. I'm ready for the hits. Bring it on, Tigers. So, he was ready to go. So, that difference in running styles, but both very effective, and I expect that to continue here as well. We'll see a lot more from Sammy on the Tigers.
Right. I'm sure we'll see more from Clark. C.J. Kimball also physical out of the backfield. And
absolutely.
Betts taking a few carries as well as the Blue Jays mixing it up. Tigers, let's see what they can do in the second half as both teams coming back out on the field at the half. We have about 1:45 left on the scoreboard before we add the 3 minutes extra as well. So a tale of the tape when I looked at it at the beginning of the ball game. So these teams are both explosive on offense. Tigers 46.3 points averaged per game, and the Blue Jays 37.3. Looks like at this point, if this game keeps going that way, we're going to be well under that on both sides of the football here. Defense is about the same. Tigers allowing 14.7 per game, and the Blue Jays 14 on defense. So we're seeing a physical matchup. We've seen some defensive stops on both sides of the ball. So anything can happen in this game, so we'll just have to see how it plays out in the second half.
Yeah, we've seen some bend but don't break style of defense right here. So, I'm really excited for the second half. We should be in for a good one here. These teams, a lot of these guys, they know each other very well, and so it's a conference game too. So you expect that physicality to come out here in a conference game, first conference game for the Tigers. So, I also expect that physical type of game to continue.
And Coach G talked about that on Talking Tigers this week as well. Yes. If you missed it, you got to go back and watch these episodes. Go back all the way to the beginning. As we've had 4 episodes now, week 4. There's one each week, and it comes out the day of the football game. So talk a little bit about the game the previous week, talk about what's going on the current week, even talk about some college football, some NFL, and all that. And you really need to tune in if you're not watching it. KCRV Live on YouTube is where you can find all the episodes for sure. It's on Facebook as well when we stream it. That is 8 o'clock every Friday morning, and it is hosted by none other than our Ryan McDaniel. I keep saying it every week. They should know by now. He's been behind the scenes for us for years.
Yeah.
Most people have never even heard from Ryan on the broadcast or anything like that, but he has done a phenomenal job with our coaches show as he pretty much spearheads it and takes care of it by himself, invites Coach G on each week. Coach G brings whoever he wants to bring. This week he kind of manned it by himself, so we'll see who he brings next week.
Yeah, it held down the fort pretty well this week, and it's like, you know what, we're going to have a good time one-on-one, and we're going to talk about this game, going to talk about some college. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. I get to enjoy getting to talk to these coaches, getting to talk to these players, get to know them a little bit more, and that's always fun. So I'm really excited to do this each and every week, and I'm excited to see who Coach G will have next week. I'm always excited to see who will have come on. It's always a surprise to me.
I think he sent him a list at the beginning of the season, but it's not been the person that's supposed to be there each week.
No, first week was Tremonte, and I believe he was supposed to be week 2 or something like that, and then week 2 was actually Ryan. So both, I guess, kind of flip-flop right there. So,
there you go. Wait, look at Coach G calling an audible. What do you know? Just like a football coach, I tell you what. We're going to take our final halftime break. When we come back, we'll start the second half. Tigers lead at 13-6 over the Blue Jays. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers. And the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, Council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Welcome back as we start the second half. Tigers kick it off to the Blue Jays. Carruthers in motion. There's the kick. Short kick this time will be caught around the 27-yard line. Blue Jays going to try to kick it outside. And a nice one-on-one wrap-up takedown. Josiah Lockridge on the stop on the far side. A good return for the Blue Jays. They'll start good field position up around the 42-yard line. So they'll have it 1st and 10, trailing the Tigers 13-6. Chase Kirby at quarterback. That is C.J. Kimball in the backfield. Could be Clark. I think that is Clark now to look at it. And it will be a handoff to Betts. Betts trying to take it around the outside edge, and a good stop by the Tigers there. That is Jasmine Thomas on the stop, the sophomore. No gain on the play, on the pitch to Betts, or the handoff to Betts, that is. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10. from the Blue Jays, 42-yard line. Kirby no backs in the backfield this time. Betts goes in motion. Yep. Ball pops out. Tigers fall on it. They'll have it on the fumble. A botched handoff as the ball popped out. And that was Rylan Harris falling on it. And a turnover going the Tigers' way there. Good field position here for the Tigers as they'll have it 1st and 10 from the Charleston 37-yard line.
And what a great way to start the second half. You do what we kind of talked about at halftime, set the edge, get the guy back at the line of scrimmage, and then you have a fumble here, and great awareness there to be able to just jump on it.
1st and 10, Tigers from the Charleston 37-yard line. Bryant and Mays in the backfield. Bryant takes it, Mays blocking in front of him. Bryant steps up through the middle, crosses the 30 out to around the 27-yard line. 29-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 for Mr. Bryant. We'll bring up 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2 from the 29-yard line for the Tigers here. Bryant and Mays in the backfield. Alexander goes in motion. Pitch to Alexander. Trying to get around the man. He does. Now cuts it upfield. We'll try to cut it back. Blows the shoulders down. Goes, I believe, nope, stays in bounds on the far side. Thought he went out of bounds. He gets down to around the 12-yard line. That is enough for a Focus Bank 1st down. 17 yards on the carry for Jamonte Alexander. On the pitch pass there for Monte Alexander. First and 10, Tigers from the 12. Guess we'll hand it off to Bryant once again. Bryant steps up, cuts through a hole, and he will get in the end zone for the touchdown. Just waiting for the hands to go up as it was close down there. This time from 12 yards out. And the Tigers a quick score after the turnover. Love to see them capitalize on those turnovers.
There's that 3rd touchdown. There we go.
Missed a chance from the 1-yard line as football was punched out right when he was crossing, but he got it back with authority that time from 12 yards out this time. Caruthers on to kick it for the extra point attempt. And a flag coming out. It'll be motion illegal procedure against the Charleston Blue Jays. Offsides now. See motion false start. Coach G, I think, was confused there. So offsides against the Blue Jays is 3 defenders jumping across there for the snap. Caruthers now will get another opportunity here. Kick is up. Kick is good, but we have a false start against the Tigers this time. So they'll back it up, and he'll get to try it again here. Ten minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. See if 3rd time is the charm. We can actually get this extra point attempt off here. The 3rd snap on this extra point attempt. Charleston going to stack everybody on the left side of the line as we're looking at it. Try to get around that end. Good snap. Hold is there. The kick is up. And it is good. Tigers take a 20-6 lead with 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with the ensuing kickoff when we come back right after.
At McDonald's, we're passionate about our food. From adding more balanced options to our Happy Meals to serving up fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers cooked when you order, we're always finding ways to show our commitment to our customers and our food. Download the McDonald's app to get access to exclusive deals, order ahead and pass the line, and join My McDonald's Rewards to earn points to redeem for free McDonald's. Stop in today. McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Caruthersville Tigers.
Welcome back once again. 10 minutes to go in the third. Tigers are getting ready to kick it off. We'll thank another live sponsor, Moss Bail Bonds, proud Caruthersville Tigers sponsor. Remember, for freedom lost, call Moss or see them at 501 Ward Avenue. Open 24 hours. Give Greg or Caleb a call at Moss Bail Bonds. Caruthers with the kickoff. Goes through the hands of the return man. He'll pick it up now around the 4-yard line. And he has nothing but Tigers in front of him. He'll get back to around the 8-yard line where he is brought down. And the 9-yard line is where they'll spot it. And that's where Charleston will have it, deep in their own territory. Tiger players trying to set a pace and find a groove here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. Great kickoff coverage. You know, I know we don't talk about it because it's not as fun as part of the game to talk about, but if you got great kickoff coverage like you do right there, you're going to be able to stop them down. You also have to hope that in some way that the kick returner drops the ball or something like that. So, yeah, great opportunity here.
Kirby hands it off to the back. That's Clark. And Clark, a big hole to get through. Now we'll have to get around Ramonte Alexander. Flag coming out at the end of this play. Big gain for Clark out of the backfield as he gets out to the 29-yard line. It's going to go against the Tigers. Personal foul against the Tigers. Face mask, personal foul, face mask. Now we have what it is at the end of this play. Moves it up to the 41-yard line. So a big gain of, what was that, about 22 for Clark out of the backfield. And tack on the extra yardage. First and 10, Blue Jays at the 41. Kirby will hand it off once again. That is Clark, and he is stopped after a short gain, maybe 1 or 2 on the play. Picks up about 2 this time. 2nd and 8 for the Blue Jays now from the 43-yard line. Blue Jays taking their time here. Trailing 20-6. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Coming set on the line with about 10 seconds on the play clock. Kirby back to pass, looking to his left. Will dump it off short to the check down receiver. He'll be wrapped up and then brought down inside Tiger territory out at the Tiger 42-yard line. Pick up about 15 on the play. Trey Shandon on the reception. Now the Blue Jays moving the ball after being deep in their own territory to start the play. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 42-yard line. Betts goes in motion, but the handoff goes to Clark. Clark is wrapped up immediately. Might get a yard out of this play. Actually, no gain on the play here. 1 yard on the pickup. 2nd and 9. 41-yard line. Kirby will send 2 to the right this time. 8 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 9 for the Blue Jays. Betts goes in motion, takes the handoff. Tries to cut upfield, but is brought down by Caruthers. And Dominguez on the play. Gets to the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of about 2 for Betts. Actually, they'll move it to the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and 6 now for the Blue Jays. Tiger defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. Betts goes in motion. Kirby will roll out to his left. He is being chased in the backfield. He will throw it, and it is tipped off the hands of Alexander. Almost comes up with another interception, but it will fall incomplete. Kirby trying to get away quickly as he had a host of Tigers in the backfield chasing him down. Big 4th down and 6 play here from the Tiger 38-yard line for the Blue Jays. 7:06 left to go here in the 3rd. Blue Jays again taking their time. Finally, everybody coming set with 6 seconds on the play clock. Kirby back to pass once again. It'll be a little quick out to the left side, and it is dropped. It's Ternez Lane, the intended receiver. It'll go incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs to the Tigers. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. 7:02 left to go in the 3rd. See if the Tigers can add on to this 20-6 lead here. Blue Jays initially moving the ball very well on that drive, starting deep in their own territory, back around the 4-yard line. First and 10 Tigers from the 38. Pitch pass to Alexander. Following his blockers, he'll be tripped up around the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. Call it the 42. That's a pickup of 4 on for Alexander. Bring up 2nd down and 6. One to the left, 2 to the right this time. Guess will hand it off. Nope, keep it himself. So he steps up through the hole. He's brought down around the 44. Short gain of about 2 on the play, I guess, on the keeper. Brian, a very good job of hiding that keeper, as everybody thought Brian had the ball for a moment there. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. But we're going to have an official timeout with 6 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter, as we'll have a water break. So we'll take a timeout as well and come back with more Tiger football after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
Welcome back to Charleston. 5:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. We have an official timeout for a water break. Tigers lead this one 20-6. Big 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Tigers from their own 44-yard line. We'll have to push forward and get you another Focus Bank 1st down here. And it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. He steps up. He's tripped up. Is still on his feet. He crosses the 50. Is pushed out of bounds. They will mark it at the Charleston 47-yard line. So that's a pickup of 9 for Sammy. It is another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. Sammy is 20th carry on the night. So he has been busy back there for the Tigers.
Yeah, as a running back, you work on your balance. Try to make sure in that case, when you're just tripped up by your shoelace, he definitely had to keep his balance right there. Otherwise, it's 4th down. So excellent job of just staying upright.
1st and 10 Tigers from the 47 now. Hand off to DJ Foster out of the backfield. He's showing the moves. He crosses the 40, gets out near the 39-yard line. Just short of a first down. About 8 yards for the freshman running back. 2nd down and 2 for the Tigers. DJ checks out. Sammy checks back in. Sammy Bryant checks back in, that is. 2nd and short. Trips right for the Tigers. McVay, the lone man to the left. Bryant alone in the backfield. He's who gets it. Again, tries to step up. Pushes through. Keeps pushing through. Has enough for the first down and then some as he gets to the 34-yard line. Pick up a 5 for Sammy that time. That is another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. First down and 10 from the 34-yard line this time. Approaching 5 minutes. Actually, exactly 5 minutes to go in the third now. Tigers lead 20-6. Looking to add to it here. Trying to keep the ball headed down the field. And trips right once again. Bryant, the low man in the backfield. And it will be Bryant once again following the blocker. Gets spun out as he goes through. Gets down around the 30. Pick up a 4 for Sammy. We'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Tigers from the 30-yard line. Second and 6 for the Tigers. Plenty of time on the play clock. 4:10 to go here in the third. Yes, we'll hand it off to Bryant once again. Bryant pushes forward. Short gain of 1 this time. Maybe 2 on the plays. 2, 3rd down and 4 now for the Tigers. DJ Foster will check in. Sammy Bryant checks out. See what the Tigers do here on 3rd and 4. From the 28-yard line. And a flag on the play here. I believe it's against Charleston Blue Jays. Encroachment on the Blue Jays. Another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers, courtesy of that penalty. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 20, looks like maybe the 22-yard line. Here's where the ball is spotted. DJ Foster in the backfield for the Tigers, as well as Trayshawn Mays. Yes, we'll take it. Hand it off to Foster. Foster cuts around a defender. He's got a seam to go through, and he will power his way to the end zone for the Tiger touchdown. DJ Foster, 23 yards on the carry. And the Tigers a 20-point lead now, 26-6. We talked about DJ Foster before with the freshman running back for the Tigers. He is going to be much like Sammy Bryant when he was a freshman. Very fun to watch next few years as he plays football for the Tigers. 3 minutes to go in the third as Caruthers on to kick it away for the Tigers. Or excuse me, attempt the kick for the Tigers. The hold is there, the kick is up, and it is good. Tack on another point. Tigers take a 27-6 lead over the Blue Jays. 3 minutes to go in the third. The ensuing kickoff for the Tigers coming up right after this.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as we get ready for the ensuing kickoff from the Tigers. 3 minutes to go here in the third as they take a 27-6 lead on a 23-yard touchdown run by DJ Foster for the Tigers. Caruthers ready to kick it off. Caruthers 3 of 4 on the extra point attempts for the Tigers. One of them was blocked. Good end-over-end kick this time. Caught around the 16-yard line by Betts. Betts hit by a defender. Now runs into his own teammate, and that slows him down for the Tigers to bring him down. Gets out to around the 28-yard line. That's where the Blue Jays will start. 1st and 10 in their own territory. A few quick score updates for you. Jackson leading Farmington 35-21. Portageville leading Scott City 18-14. Close one there. Kelly leading Kennett 14-0. Valley leading Fredericktown 32-13. And Dexter leading East Prairie 16-0. Thanks to Monty Lyons for giving us those score updates. 1st and 10 Blue Jays from their own 28-yard line. 2:52 to go in the third. Kirby has Kimball in the backfield. And it will be a handoff to Kimball. He loses a yard on the play, I believe. Tigers won, I believe, a false start on the Blue Jays there. Call it no gain on the play for C.J. Kimball. Be 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 for Charleston, in from their own 27-yard line. Blue Jays again taking their time. Coming set on the line with 7 seconds on the play clock. Kirby will roll out to his left. Now we'll have to open up to pass it. A throw downfield, and it is incomplete. Double coverage by the Tigers there as the ball goes to the ground. Bring up 3rd down and 10. Kirby once again being chased by a couple of Tiger defenders there. .206 to go in the third. 3rd and 10 Blue Jays from their own 27.
3rd and 10 Blue Jays.
It's Clark in the backfield this time. Betts goes in motion, but Kirby going to keep it himself. Now he's going to be chasing a backfield. He'll be wrapped up broad down for a loss back at the 21-yard line. That is a loss of 6 on the keeper by Chase Kirby. Big 4th down play here. 4th and long for the Blue Jays. 4th and about 16 or 17, it looks like. Kirby will be standing back around his own probably 12-yard line. Check that. He's backing up to the 10 now. Monte Alexander standing at the Tiger 46, but we don't anticipate seeing that ball going anywhere near him as it hasn't all night. Kirby will look to punt it away, try to keep it away from the defender and get the Tigers back down the field. Quick punt. It does go on the far side. And it will roll to a stop at the Blue Jay 42-yard line. So a 21-yard punt this time. As once again kicked very far away from Tremonte Alexander. They want nothing to do with him on the return.
It's a smart game plan.
They've been doing it all night, and it's working so far, at least on that point of the ball game.
Right,
So
yeah.
Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from the Blue Jay 42-yard line here where they spot it. 1:06 to go in the third. Tigers have definitely come out with a different intensity here in the second half than they had in the second quarter in the first half. Handoff goes to the back. That is Sammy Bryant. Sammy Bryant is just running right by his blockers, takes it outside, and he is pushed out of bounds, still on his feet, near the 21-yard line. So 21 more yards for Bryant. That's another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. Sammy Bryant, 24 carries on the night. 241 yards unofficially. They keep handing it to him. We may see him pass the 300 mark. Once again, did it last year. Alexander goes in motion, takes the pitch pass. Now busts through one defender's, wrapped up right down near the 20. Short gain on this play of maybe 1. That is correct. Bring up second down and 9 for the Tigers. Second and 9 from the 21. 35 seconds to go here in the third. Tigers taking their time here. We'll have one more play here in the third. And it is a pitch to Sammy Bryant. Again with blockers in front of him. Sammy just pushing forward. He'll get down near the 13-yard line. That's a pickup of about 8 for Sammy on that carry. And that'll be our final play here in the third. We will go to the fourth with the Tigers out front, 27-6. We'll have a 3rd and 2 play when we come back. Start the fourth quarter right after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601. As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Vaughn Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Vaughn Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Vaughn Meredith of Caruthersville.
Welcome back once again to Charleston as we start the fourth quarter. Tigers leading 27-6. I want to thank one of our live sponsors, Hayden's Pharmacy on Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. Remember, starting this week, they will be offering vaccines in store. Flu shots for ages 12 and up, Flu HD for ages 65 and up, COVID, RSV, shingles, and pneumonia shots. They will help you protect yourself this flu season at Hayden's Pharmacy, home-owned and operated and committed to your good health. One of our great Tiger sponsors. Waiting for the official's whistle here. There it is. Tigers have it 3rd and 2 from the 13-yard line. They Baker implement Case IH red zone. It will be Sammy Bryant on the handoff. And he will be hit and brought down, I believe, for a short loss on this play. Back to the 15. That is the first time that Sammy's been brought down for a loss on the night. Loss of 2 on the play will bring up 4th down and 5 for the Tigers. Be a good place to see your Jamonte Alexander field goal that we have not seen in his career, but don't think we're going to see that right here.
No, I don't think so.
4th and 5 from the 15. Will be Guess handing it off to Sammy Bryant. Sammy Bryant, a blocker in front of him, still on his feet as he pushes forward, gets down to the 5-yard line. That is enough for a Focus Bank first down on the 4th down conversion. 10 yards on the pickup. And it's 1st and goal for the Tigers from the 5-yard line. We'll definitely take the 10-yard pickup over the field goal in that position every time. So.
Sure.
Approaching 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Tigers have it 1st and goal from the 5. Bryant in the backfield. Alexander goes in motion. Pitch goes to Bryant. He will push forward. He'll be stopped before he gets to the end zone. Maybe around a 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup for Sammy. Second and goal from the 3, it looks like. Mays will check out of the ball game as Terrence Jackson checks back in for the Tigers. Tigers will send trips right, one to the left. Brian alone in the backfield. Ryan Guest. Second and goal from the 3. Hand off to Sammy Bryant, and he will trot in for the touchdown from 3 yards out this time. Why not? Sammy Bryant's 4th touchdown of the ball game. Tigers take a 33-6 lead. Caruthers on for the extra point attempt. There's the snap, there's the hold, the kick is up. It is good. 34-6 the lead for the Tigers with 10-11 left to go in the ball game. We'll have the ensuing kickoff when we come back right after this here on KCRB.
If it matters to you, it matters to us here at Tri-State Motors in Blytheville, Arkansas. And if it's time to trade in or buy outright, it's time to see Tri-State, where you'll find an exceptional inventory of late model cars, pickups, and SUVs. We've got 20, 21, and 22 pre-owned models, most with plenty of factory warranty. If you have a job and can make a good down payment, you may qualify for bank financing. We have the selection, so come see us at Tri-State Motors, 1800 South Division in Blytheville. Remember, all roads lead to Tri-State Motors.
Welcome back once again as the Tigers set to kick it away. We will thank another live sponsor, Sullivan's Auto and Towing. Remember, when you need a tow, Sullivan's is the name to know. No job too big or too small. Plus, they do auto repair and have full tire service. Give them a call at 573-333-1394. Sullivan's Auto and Towing. Caruthers ready to kick it off for the Tigers. 10-11 to go in the ball game as they lead it 34-6. And a good end-over-end kick. This one will take a bounce at the 15, picked up around the 13. Blue Jays will return it. A nice return here by the Blue Jays. Slowed down till some other defenders get up there, and he gets out to around the 36-yard line. There was Tamaris Crumble on the return. Ball is spotted at the 36. Where the Blue Jays will have it 1st and 10 to start this drive. Crumble had one man to beat, and then he was going to be gone to the house. So good job by the Tigers to cut him off there. 10:03 to go in the ball game as Blue Jays start this drive. Blue Jays taking their time. Trips left this time. One back in the backfield. That is Kimball. Kimball will take the handoff. Going to be a loss on the play back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 2 for Kimball.
Number 21, C.J. Kimball, the ball carrier for the Blue Jays, taken down in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
First loss on the night for Kimball on a carry. Second down and 12 now for Charleston. Blue Jays once again sent trips left this time. That is Kimball once again in the backfield. Kirby the screen this time. Bender trying to get outside. That will not happen. There'll be no gain on this play. So that is Trentez Lane on the reception. Bring up 3rd down and 12. Another big 3rd down play for the Tiger defense here. Under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Kimball once again in the backfield. Kirby from shotgun. Sends a man in motion this time. Kirby back to pass. Throws it across the middle, and it's intercepted one-handed by Jamonte Alexander. He's coming back the other way. We have flags coming out behind this play as Alexander will go out of bounds. We're going to have a block in the back against the Tigers. Penalty markers down back at midfield. I want to go back to the interception. Jamonte Alexander intercepted that ball one-handed.
I'll tell you what, he hawked that thing down right there.
Ooh-wee. Tight end was the intended receiver there, going right down the middle. It was overthrown just enough, and Alexander reached up literally with just one hand and pulled it in. That's definitely going to hit our highlight reel, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Well, hey, listen, even though he might not have the yardage tonight, that's going to be the talk right there, that one-handed interception right there.
His second interception of the game. Personal foul against the Tigers. So they will spot the ball back at the, looks like around the 35-yard line after they march it off. That's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. It's a blindside block against the Tigers. Figured it was going to be that or a block in the back. But the Tigers have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 8:33 to go in regulation here. Alexander in motion, takes the pitch, or the pass. He will take it around the left side. Short yardage gain here out to the 39, pickup of about 4. Bring up 2nd down and 6. Actually, they spotted 38 instead of the 39. 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. Ryan in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. He is wrapped up immediately by a couple of defenders as they got back there quickly. Ball back to the 35-yard line, so a loss of 3 on the play. And we'll bring up 3rd and 10. Third and 10 for the Tigers. Back at 35-yard line. Trips right for the Tigers, one to the left. Bryant in the backfield by himself. Yes, back to pass. Will fire, and it is incomplete as McVay was the intended target. Bring up 4th down and 10. Fourth and 10, and Jared Hudgens will come on to punt it away here for the Tigers. Unless we see a fake punt here on 4th and 10.
First punt of the night.
Right, Tigers have not had to punt it away yet. You're right, right? Flag coming out against the Tigers. Illegal substitution, back it up 5. And it'll be spotted at the 30, 4th and 15. Hudgens back at the 18, ready to punt it away. Snap is there. The kick is away. A good punt by Hudgens. Come down at the 42, picked up around the 30. And it will be. And a flag coming out at the end of this play. As the tackle, he grabbed him around the sleeve of the arm on the tackle. We'll see what the call is going to be on this. Flag coming out near the 49-yard line. Personal foul, face mask. Play happening right in front of us. It was, from our angle, it looked like the jersey. Grabbed the jersey on the arm, not the face mask, but either way, the penalty against the Tigers. They will march it off, And it'll be 1st and 10 Blue Jays from the Tiger 35-yard line. The Blue Jays will start this drive, 7:02. Coach G taking up for his team out there, just having a conversation with the crew chief.
Working that referee right there.
Coach G staying pretty calm on that one, so. He did have to walk off, though, so. 1st and 10, Blue Jays on the 35. The pitch goes to Back, who runs into his own defender and is going to be brought down for a loss of maybe 1 on the play. We have a fumble on the play. And the Tigers recover. It's Oscar Dominguez jumping on the football for the Tigers. Carrier on the play was Clark. It was a loss of about 1 on the carry, and then the ball popping out. And a fumble as the Tigers recover. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 36. 6:55 to go here in the ball game. Tigers lead this one 34-6. Ryan, when you talk to Coach G next week on Talking Tigers, just give him props for holding his composure there. He was not happy with that penalty, but kept it pretty calm. Handoff goes to Bryant here on 1st and 10. Takes around the left side, turns on the Jets, and he heads down the sideline, runs out of bounds over on the Charleston side of the football field, near the 40. Mark it at the 42, I believe. That is enough for a Focus Bank first down. Where did that play start at, Ryan?
Started around, it looked like it started
36?
around the 30. Yeah, around 30.
36?
Yeah,
Something
36.
Like okay. Big 22-yard pickup for Sammy Bryant. Flag coming out, illegal substitution against the Tigers. So back it up 5. Tigers will have it at the 47-yard line. 1st and 15 from the Charleston 47-yard line. I believe we may have a sideline warning against the Charleston Blue Jays as well on that. Oh, no, unsportsmanlike conduct. Thought it was a sideline warning, but unsportsmanlike conduct. So after they march it off, it will be spotted at the Charleston 32-yard line. So again, a Focus Bank first down for the Tigers, this time now from the 32 after the penalty. Trips right for the Tigers, one to the left. I believe that is Foster in the backfield for the Tigers. He will take the handoff. He marches forward. Spins around. He's brought down after a short gain of 3. Maybe 4. He gets to the 28, so 4 yards for Donzel. DJ. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers from the Charleston 28-yard line. 6:15 to go in regulation. 15 seconds on the play clock as the Tigers now scrambling to get in the proper formation here. 2 seconds, snaps the ball, pitches it to Foster. Foster takes it right up the middle of the field. A little move, still on his feet now. Now he's going to be wrapped up as he gets inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 9 for Donzel. That is a Focus Bank first down once again for the Tigers. Flag on the play. So that play will come back. holding against the Tigers. And before we go to break, I want to point out, I believe that is our first holding penalty of the night with 5:53 left to go in regulation of this ballgame.
Better late than never, I guess.
Better late than never. We had one ballgame last year where there were no holding penalties, and I couldn't believe it. Are you serious? We always see a few holding penalties every game from both sides, but our first holding penalty of the night. 5:53 to go in regulation. We will take a break and come back with more Tiger football after this.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
5:53 to go in regulation. It is 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line after the penalty. Penalty from the spot of the foul. So 2nd and 9. Foster in the backfield once again. He'll take the handoff. He will be wrapped up near the 30. He's going to get about a yard pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd and long for the Tigers. Maybe they'll get on the play. Call it a half a yard, so 3rd and a long 8 here for the Tigers. It's been a much more intense Tiger ball team here in the second half, Ryan.
Absolutely.
Coach Steve fired them up at halftime, I guess.
And we talked about that, and they've come out to play here.
3rd and long for the Tigers as they're going to take as much time off the clock as they can here. Now the wide receiver goes in motion, takes it on the pitch. A little pass. Loses his footing, tumbles forward. Going to be a loss of about 1 on the play. That is Hunter on the carry, or on the pass. A loss of 1. We're back to 4th and 9 now for the Tigers. Now would be a good opportunity for that Jamonte Alexander field goal we talked about.
There you go.
It's a running joke between me and Ryan. It's like the only thing we haven't seen him do in his high school football career is kick a field goal, I think.
Maybe on senior night.
Maybe. 4th and 10. Pitch goes to Terrence Jackson. Jackson, senior as well, now trying to cut up field. He's going to be stopped for no gain on this play. And it will be a turnover on downs to the Blue Jays. 4:06 to go in the ball game. Charleston will have it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. There's no gain on that play. But we'll turn it over to the Charleston Blue Jays. On the road next week, our second of 4 consecutive weeks on the road, as we will be farther north up at St. Jean. We will be taking on the Valley Catholic Warriors on their turf. Another big matchup for the Tigers next week. We'll have the live stream for you with the countdown to kickoff starting about 6:45. Kickoff at 7. Jet sweep here for Charleston Blue Jays is for the ball carrier. That is Tamarius Crumble, pushed out of bounds near the 46-yard line. Pick up a 14 for the Blue Jays. And it will be a 1st down for Charleston. $14 yards on the jet sweep. 1st and 10 from the 46. Clock stopped at 4 minutes to go. Actually, starting the clock is not sure why, as the defender or the ball carrier ran out of bounds. Will be a handoff once again going to Crumble the other way. And a nice one-on-one tackle in the backfield. Well, I believe that is Chasman Thomas. He has been back in the backfield many times tonight.
Yeah, I know it. He's been screaming off that edge, making incredible tackles in the backfield. So, yeah, those TFLs, we love the sacks, but the TFLs that he has made tonight, he's been a monster, and especially in the second half.
Loss of 5 on that play. Will be 2nd and 15 from the 41. Gonna be motioning for the man to go in motion, but it will be C.J. Kimball taking the handoff. He's going to try to break away to the right side. He'll be brought down at midfield. It is a nice gain for C.J. Kimball, about 9 yards on that pickup, his biggest gain on a carry tonight. But it is 3rd and about 7. Check that, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from midfield. 2:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Carey with Kimball in the backfield once again. Handed off to Kimball. Kimball takes it up the middle. Big 3rd down stop there by the Tigers. Might have got a half a yard. We'll give him 1. It'll be 4th and 5 for Charleston. 4th and 5 from the Tiger 49-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes to go in regulation here. Fourth and 5 for Charleston. Kirby rolling out, looking downfield. Have to open up, fires, and it is incomplete as it's caught out of bounds by Jamonte Alexander. It will turn it over on downs to the Tigers. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. As the Tigers now set to improve to 4-0 on the season here. I am not a statistician, but I'm sure it's been a while since we went 4-0 to start the season for the Tigers here.
Absolutely. Great start.
Great start to this 2024 season. Big matchup next week on the road as we will take on the Valley Catholic Warriors. They were well out front in their ball game, so 4-0 Tigers against your 4-0 Tigers against the 3-1 Warriors at Valley Catholic next Friday night. We'll have the live stream coverage for you, radio coverage for you. As guests, we'll hand it off to Foster. DJ Foster into Blue Jay territory at the 44. That is a pickup of 7 for DJ. We'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Approaching a minute to go in the ball game as the Tigers will take plenty of time off the clock. Less than a minute to go now as they will snap it with about 3 seconds left. Ryan will take a knee here. Bring up 3rd down and 5. Tigers will have to take a knee one more time. Waiting for our ball game to go final here. One more play as Ryan Guest takes the knee, and that'll do it for this one as the final seconds click off the clock. The Tigers will come away with the victory in this one, advance to 4-0 on the season with a 34-6 victory over the Charleston Blue Jays. So we will take our final break of the night here, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up here from Charleston as the Tigers with the victory 34-6 over the Blue Jays. Stay with us as we will come back and wrap it up here from Charleston right after this.
George Hubbard here at your sports headquarters at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blyville. And Ben, what time is it?
It's time for some football, y'all. Relax in this gorgeous catnapper recliner, now only $5.99.
Stretch out on this big, soft sofa, now only $5.99.
And after the win, You'll sleep good in this Ashley Rustic Queen bed, now $2.99. You'll get free local delivery, easy financing,
and great deals every day, only at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
At Sonic Drive-In in Caruthersville, our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. Whether you're coming for a cherry limeade on your lunch break or picking up shakes with your team after a big win, we're ready for you. Want a burger for breakfast or breakfast for dinner? No problem. We serve our full menu all day long, delivered with a smile. This is how we Sonic. Order through the Sonic app and get half-price drinks and slushes all day long. Open till midnight. Sonic Drive-In, 1233 West 3rd Street in Caruthersville.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Boot Heel in the Missouri Senate, fighting for strong rural communities, advancing common-sense conservative policies, and standing up for personal property rights are Jason Bean's priorities for the 25th District. High school athletics is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temple's treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there. Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Welcome back one more time to Charleston as this one goes final. Tigers win this one 34-6, advance to 4-0 on the season. Charleston now 2-2 on the 2024 season. And we saw a little bit of everything. Looking at the stats for both sides of the football, we'll look at Charleston first. Start at the top, work our way down in our bets. 1 reception, 5 yards, a lone score for the Blue Jays on a 5-yard pass from Chase Kirby. He also had 6 carries for 50 yards. Chase Kirby, 5 of 13 passing for 24 yards. Did have that 5-yard touchdown pass. Canarius Clark out of the backfield, 70 yards on 15 carries. C.J. Kimball, 8 carries for 20 yards. Also had a reception for 4 yards. And then Tamaris Crumble had a couple of carries for a net of 9 yards for the Blue Jays. Trey Shannon, a one reception for 15 yards for the Blue Jays. Before we look at the Tigers, let's thank a couple of our live sponsors real quick one more time. Moss Bail Bonds, a proud Caruthersville Tigers sponsor. Remember, for freedom loss, call Moss. Open 24 hours. Give Greg or Caleb a call. 501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. And we also want to thank Prescription Drug Store at 410 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. They are an independent pharmacy serving the area since 1967. For over-the-counter and prescription medications, see Shane Dudley and his wonderful staff at Prescription Drug Store in Caruthersville. And we will look at the breakdown for the Caruthersville Tigers unofficially. Ryan Guest, 7 of 13 passing, 42 yards. He had 3 carries for 10 yards on the ground. Sammy Bryant, the big numbers for the Tigers on the night, 31 carries, 281 yards, and he had 4 rushing touchdowns for the Tigers. Donzel DJ Foster, another good night, coming in multiple times during the game, 6 carries, 51 yards, had 1 touchdown himself. Tremonte Alexander had 5 catches on the night for 29 yards. He had 2 carries for 3 yards, and had 2 interceptions. I take that back. 2 interceptions in the ball game on defense. Terrence Jackson, a couple of catches for 14 yards for the Tigers. Tigers came out and scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. then they were quiet until halftime as Charleston added a touchdown in the first half. They made it 13-6 at the halftime, but then the Tigers coming out as, I'm going to talk to Ryan about this, coming out as a different team in the second half. 3 scores unanswered for the Tigers and win this one 34-6. So we saw intensity from the Tigers at the beginning of the ball game. They cooled off a little bit. Then don't know what Coach G said to them at halftime, but they came out of the locker room fired up in the second half, and it showed right off the bat.
Absolutely. I think if you're a Coach G, you probably want them to step on their throat all throughout the game instead of just kind of chilling, taking a little bit of a break. But, yeah, way to come out in the second half, scoring 21 unanswered, and just playing outstanding defense pretty much all through the night, but especially in that second half, stopping a lot of plays behind the line of scrimmage and forcing a lot of turnovers. 2 interceptions, couple fumbles, opportunistic defense. That is key because it gets you more possessions on offense, gets you more chances to give the ball to Tremonte, get the ball to Sammy, get the ball in their hands, and try to put up points. And that's what they did tonight, coming out, putting up 34. A little bit less than what they've been doing with 40, but, hey, nonetheless, a complete shutout here in the second half.
Absolutely, and they, of course, they advanced to 4-0. We talked about it earlier. I think this is the first time. We'd have to go back and look. First time in a few years that the Tigers have started off 4-0 on the season. So Coach G just continues to do great things with this program. Third-year head coach here, and it seems like he has done wonders turning this program around.
Absolutely. You can't credit him enough for the job that he's done here, and it's just his third year, the turnaround that he's done. And I think you don't want to say that you'd be 4-0 by the time you get to Valley, but I think you had the idea, like, okay, let's get undefeated and let's get to Valley, because you played them in the playoffs, come up short last year, and you're like, okay, we got our team now, undefeated, opportunistic defense, high-scoring offense, and like, we're ready to go. Let's go play Valley.
And that's where we are headed next week. Valley Catholic next Friday night. Countdown to kickoff 6:45. The kickoff at 7. Valley Catholic, I don't know the final score in their game, but I know they were well out in front. So it's going to be 4-0 Tigers against the 3-1 Valley Catholic Warriors. That is also a Class 2 top 10 matchup next week, as
Absolutely.
Valley Catholic was number 4 in the state to start the night. Tigers number 9 in the state in Class 2. So it's going to be probably the match of the week next week, at least in Class 2, I would say, with those 2 top teams duking it out. It's going to be at Valley, so Valley's going to have the edge there. But Tigers have shown up all season to support Tiger fans have shown up all season to support their players. So we're going to see a big Tiger presence in the stands next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, shout out to the fans for coming out to all these games. I know it means a lot to the players. It means a lot to the coaches for your support and coming out. And I'm no doubt that they'll be coming out next week, the Valley, big-time conference game. Like you said, a top 10 matchup out there. And you know what? That'll be the second straight team that has worn blue. That is blue as their primary color. So they're 1-0 against the teams that wear blue. Next week they look to go 2-0 in Scott City. I think I looked it up during pregame. They wear blue as well. So they're 1-0 against the blue team so far. So they hope to go 2-0 next week.
Let's keep the streak alive.
Yes, sir.
Keep the streak alive. That's right. Again, we'll be on the road next week at Valley Catholic, so be sure you tune in for that if you can't make the trip. Here on KCRV Live, also on the radio, Classic Hits 105.1, KCRV FM. Countdown to kickoff, 6:45, kickoff at 7. Thanks, Ryan, for your phenomenal commentary. Thank you for running our camera as well. Tad Jones for our tech support on the back end of things. We can't thank him enough for getting everything set up for us on the technological side, as he does wonders there. Monty Lyons is always back at the station. And you, the fans, tuning in, thanks to our sponsors. Till next time, Paul Glass for KCRV. Be safe, be blessed, and be kind to one another.
This has been Caruthersville Tigers football. Our broadcast presented by Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, and by NEA Baptist Hospital in Jonesboro. Other sponsors include Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture, McDonald's, First State Bank and Trust, the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department, the City of Caruthersville, Tri-State Motors, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Hill Electric, District 2 County Commissioner Bon Meredith, the Caruthersville School District, Citizens for Donnie Brown, the Bank of Missouri, Arcosa Marine, Hubbard and Hoke Furniture, Focus Bank, State Senator Jason Bean, Sonic, and by Ellington Insurance. Other broadcast sponsors include Prescription Drug Store, Moss Bail Bonds, Sullivan's Auto and Towing, and by Hayden's Pharmacy. This broadcast on your home for Caruthersville Tigers football for over 40 years, KCRV, presented by Pollock Broadcasting Company.